Okay, it's just you and me. Let me share with you something I think you may already know. You cannot achieve organizational excellence while you continue to work in silos. When I say this to others across healthcare, I get a knowing look and affirmative head nod, and yet we continue to work in silos. Why? Individual teams are asked to own individual outcomes. The organizational dashboard displays this as target metrics, and we speak to each individually. Let me ask you another question. How many projects are underway across your whole organization, including every department? Not just the formal projects, though there are likely many of those, but consider the informal projects as well. Are these integrated initiatives, or are they individual efforts? A good test for integration is to talk with frontline leaders or staff. If you hear statements such as, "I don't have time for patient experience," or "I don't have time for this CAUTI initiative," you will know your initiatives are not integrated. Each team is often in the process of multiple projects geared toward achieving their dashboard target, such as patient experience, patient safety, quality, engagement, and others. Accomplishing these projects requires each team to pull on those same shared resources. And at times, when focused on the individual metric we are asked to achieve, we compete for those resources. These separate initiatives are tossed to frontline teams, who are managing their day-to-day responsibilities. They are attempting to juggle it all, but in the process, things get dropped. Our organizations are suffering from project fatigue because the opportunities for improvement are many and our efforts continue to be performed in silos. Multiple initiatives created with the good intent of bettering the delivery or outcomes of care for our patients and their families, but siloed efforts add burden and risk to our frontline teams that could reach our patients. Instead of working together, we find ourselves in competition for those resources and the bandwidth of our frontline teams. Across each department, we are failing to see the red thread that connects our efforts. As we begin to integrate our efforts through the use of process improvement, we can reduce the burden to our staff, achieve our targets, and reduce wasting those resources. Let's look at an initiative such as hourly rounding for opportunity to integrate. This one initiative can help multiple dashboard metrics. It can reduce falls, reduce CAUTIs, reduce call-outs, each of these improving the overall experience for the patient and the care team. Purposeful hourly rounding will even move the dial for finance. Acknowledging this connection as well as others in the red thread and removing those silos through the integration of our efforts and shared ownership for all dashboard metrics will reduce the overall number of initiatives and gain the desired outcomes for all. This unity is benefited by a shared review and reporting of the dashboard measures, recognizing how their efforts and outcomes influence and are also influenced by the others. As a call to action, you know you can achieve organizational excellence while you continue to work in silos. Organizations who are moving the dial towards excellence are doing things differently. Actions you can consider include monthly meetings with all leadership present. Together, they're reviewing their current improvement initiatives and metrics to look for collaboration opportunities. Huddles that incorporate multiple teams where current initiatives are shared and collaborative opportunities are identified. Lastly, transparency of all initiatives, large and small, with purposeful actions that support integration of efforts. As we know, our actions speak louder than words. The ball is now in your court. What is your next move?